So we did some digging because, as you know, every day is dig day. We found some stuff, and it's some pretty interesting stuff. Who knows what secrets we'll uncover? First little package here. Let's open it up. You can see the makings of a card already. All right. Looks like it's not much of a puzzle. It's just a card. Oh, there's an even cooler looking card inside. Okay, we can just open that. Wow. Look at that. We got ourselves a new Murloc. Fish Flinger. 2 mana, 3/2 battle cry. Add a random Murloc to each player's hand. And it is itself a Murloc. Look at that. Super 3D card. Very cool. Thank you, Blizzard. We have another box. Could it be another card reveal? It is another card. We have Tip the Scales. Let's see what it looks like inside. Very cool. Looks to be magnetic. Oh, I suspect what the third package might be. Tip the Scales. 8 mana. Summon 7 Murlocs from your deck. Paladin spell. Absolutely insane. Now this third package, I imagine, is not exactly a card. But let's have a look. Are we getting 3 card reveals? 3 card reveals? Well, kind of. I guess at their mercy, Blizzard decided to give me Legend after all. And look at that. The card back is real. So these are the 2 new cards that I got to reveal for you guys. First off, let's talk about it real quick. Fish Flinger. The 2-cost 3/2 Murloc. Battle cry, add a random Murloc to each player's hand. It's a neutral card, so you can play in your good old Murloc Shaman. The basis of this card is, it's pretty fair stat. Yeah, both players get a Murloc, but the idea is that you play this when you are playing a Murloc deck. And as you know, Murlocs really push themselves in terms of power based on their teamwork, based on their synergy. So with Fish Flinger, the random Murloc you are going to get is probably a lot more useful than giving a random Murloc to your opponent, unless of course he's also playing a Murloc-based deck. So it's not exactly a fair battle cry, it's certainly favoring the player that plays it. And as such, I think it's a pretty neat and pretty good card. Tip the Scales, however, is a very interesting card. This is going to be a real powerhouse for Paladin. Now, seems like we're getting a number of Murlocs. We've already seen a few this expansion's reveals already, so there might be a bunch more Murlocs. We'll have to see, wait and see for those. But even with the current pool that we have, 7 Murlocs can be really devastating. The advantage of Tip the Scales is, well, it's just really crazy. It's just really insane card. The disadvantage is you actually need to have those Murlocs in your deck. So you can't just play a real deck, have Tip the Scales, and expect it to do anything. You need to actually have a ton of Murlocs in your deck for this card to do anything. Now, one lesson that we've learned in Hearthstone's history, particularly with Secret Paladin, is that if you're playing a card that siphons a bunch of low-cost cards out of your deck, and it's a late-game option, it makes it so most of the draws that you have left are very good. I don't know where the balancing act will, kind of lay in the end, but Tip the Scales, if you have like 15 or so Murlocs and you play one, if you're running like 2 Tip the Scales, you just need to draw one of them. When you play 1 Tip the Scales, you're going to just have played basically every Murloc. And if you do that, you can have a lot of greedy cards while playing an aggro deck. This is basically why Secret Paladin was such a historically powerful deck. It's an effect just like this one. Now, will Paladin survive just dumping a bunch of Murlocs and playing an aggro game against the other aggro decks? Well, that's something we'll have to find out, and perhaps you'll be the one to discover the deck yourselves. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.